I used to believe that time was patient, that it waited for me, that family would always be there when I finally slowed down. I was wrong. Every morning I left the house before sunrise. Every night I returned after everyone was asleep. I told myself this sacrifice would mean something one day. The house looked full back then. But even then, something was missing. I just didn't notice. My wife used to wait for me at the door. Sometimes with dinner. Sometimes with questions. Sometimes with hope. Over time, she stopped waiting. At first she asked why I was always late. Then she asked if I could take a day off. Then she stopped asking anything at all. Silence entered our home slowly. Like a shadow you don't see until it covers everything. I thought peace had finally arrived. No arguments. No complaints. No pressure. I didn't realize peace was actually distance. My son was small when I first missed his birthday. I promised him a gift the next day. The next day turned into weeks. He stopped asking me to play with him. He stopped running toward me when I came home. He learned early that my phone mattered more than his stories. I told myself I was doing this for them. For their future. For security. But children do not grow on promises. They grow on presence. Years passed quietly. Our conversations became short, polite, empty. We talked about bills, schedules, weather. Never about feelings. One night I came home earlier than usual. I expected surprise. Instead I found her packing. She didn't look angry. She didn't cry. She looked tired. That hurt more than any argument ever could. She said she had been alone for years. She said marriage should not feel like waiting for a stranger. She said love cannot survive neglect. I stood there unable to speak. Because deep down, I knew she was telling the truth. She left a letter on the table. I read it after she was gone. Every word felt like a mirror I had avoided my entire life. She wrote that she still cared. But caring was no longer enough. She wrote that our son needed a father who showed up. Not one who sent money. When the door closed behind them, the house became something else. It became a place filled with echoes. I walked into every room that night. The living room where we once laughed. The kitchen where she used to hum while cooking. The bedroom where silence had replaced intimacy. I sat on the floor and realized something terrifying. I had everything I worked for. And nothing I worked for it. Days after that felt heavy. Food had no taste. Sleep brought memories instead of rest. I replayed moments in my mind. Every missed dinner. Every ignored call. Every time I said later. Later had stolen everything. I tried calling her. She answered. Calm. Respectful. Distant. That distance felt permanent. She didn't yell. She didn't blame. She had already grieved me while living with me. That realization crushed me. Weeks passed. The house stayed quiet. I learned how loud regret can be. I stopped working late. But there was nowhere to rush home to anymore. One evening my son called. Hearing his voice almost broke me. He sounded older. Careful. Reserved. He said he missed me. But he also said he was doing fine. Children learn strength when they have no choice. I asked him if he was angry with me. He paused. That pause said everything. I started visiting. Not with gifts. With time. I sat through school events I had never attended before. I listened more than I spoke. I learned who my son had become without me. He was kind. Sensitive. Guarded. Just like his mother. I apologized. Not once. Not loudly. But consistently. I didn't promise change. I showed it. I don't know if forgiveness has an expiration date. Some wounds heal slowly. Some scars remain forever. My wife watches me now with caution. Not hate. Not love. Just awareness. And I understand. Trust does not return just because regret arrives. I have learned that being busy is not the same as being important. That providing is not the same as loving. That silence in a relationship is never peace. If you are listening to this story, and you think your family understands your absence, they don't. They feel it every day. They adapt. And one day they stop needing you. Do not confuse loyalty with patience. Do not confuse love with tolerance. Because one day you will sit in a quiet house, surrounded by everything you earned, and realize you lost what mattered most. Time does not wait. Love does not pause. And later is the most dangerous lie we tell ourselves. If you still have someone waiting for you, do not delay. Go home. Be present. Before silence becomes your only companion.